I'm Rosetta, and this week we're going to explore what vibes do I give off. So if you have been wondering what kind of vibes you give off, let's find out. Choose one card, number 1, number 2, number 3, and let's do a detailed reading for you. Welcome, Group 1. Well, we have a face-down mystery card this week, so we're going to find out about that. In the meantime, please focus your mind and your emotions on what you would most like to receive from this reading. And even though it is a group reading, my belief is that those who focus their minds during the shuffling are likely to receive at least one important message from this reading for the week ahead. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Group 1. The Sun in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, oh beautiful, the Four of Wands right beneath you, the Six of Pentacles, and Death in reverse. So let's see what the mystery card is here. So remember, what vibes do I give off? So we're also reading for the week ahead, of course, but also answering the questions. What vibes are you giving off? All right, so you have the Ace of Swords. So in terms of vibes that you're giving off, it may be that if you feel like you want people to love you more, you want people to have those warm and fuzzy feelings to you, that maybe you have observed other friends in your life, how come they're just so lovable? How come everyone gravitates to them all the time? If you've ever had that kind of feeling, it's totally possible for you to be seen as more loving, as more sweet like honey, as more attractive. Right now, it's likely that you're being seen as a very intelligent person, a very smart and hard worker, but you may also have a sharp tongue that tends to bring people up short, like they're loving you, and then you say that one thing and they think, well, what did she mean by that? So let's go on with the reading and see if we have any more clues for this. But it's definitely that, the Sun in reverse, that you could be resonating a lot more positively and giving more love and receiving more love. And the first step in that is don't worry that you're being too friendly. Don't worry about, oh, but what will they think if I make the first move? So these are things not to worry about in the week ahead, but just how many ways can you love up on people that you care about? How many different ways can you show your childlike, happy, innocent, outgoing side to people? Try it out. See how it goes this week. So that's what I have to say about that for the moment. Beneath you, you have the Four of Wands. So there's every possibility of this being a fab week for you, just an awesome week for you. It's likely you're going to have someone else riding into your life who is going to be, I think, just the kind of person that you might be interested in if you are truly an Ace of Swords type person. That means that you are big on the life of the mind, you're analytical, you're able to figure things out instantly, you're fast moving, you're fast paced, you're always wondering how come everybody else takes so long. Once again, these are the personality traits that are so great at making you successful and making you as smart and as ideal as you are in terms of being an employee or a boss, but they also are these characteristics that may cause people to feel less warm and fuzzy around you. Going back to that vibes, what vibes do I give off type of theme. However, may also mean that you really appreciate and love a materially successful person. And we see such a person riding into your life this week. So if you've been looking for a romantic partner, you might be meeting someone that would suit you well. If you are needing a right-hand person, if you're needing a really responsible and diligent colleague with a lot of good creative ideas also, that person might be riding into your life. So whatever you need, Group 1, whatever you're looking for this week, Knight of Pentacles, just be on the lookout for someone who is, man, that's exactly what I was looking for, or that was exactly the advice I was looking for, or that was exactly the fill in the blank that I was looking for, because you're likely to have that happen this week. We're looking at the celebration of success for you. We're also looking at If you have been in a situation recently where you have lacked the financial resources, if you've been in a situation recently within the last couple of years where you had to uncomfortably ask someone for financial assistance, we see that need passing away. We see that you might actually be able to be the person who's helping others. And when you do that, again, increases lovability very much, increases the vibes you give off, and you are a person who I believe will not give to the wrong people, because you've got that analytic component that if you choose to help someone, it's very likely that you are helping the person who really can appreciate this and who will really benefit by this. And then we wind up with the death card in reverse. So if you have been worried about a health situation, perhaps, Spirit is suggesting, of course, don't ever make any decisions. As I always say, please don't ever make any important decisions based on a group tarot reading on YouTube. But Spirit is suggesting that any fear that you might have, that a health situation might be more serious than it is, likely not to worry, likely that there's going to be a remedy for this, likely it's not going to be the worst possible thing that you could worry about. It also can mean, the death card also can mean that some kind of change in your life that you are not looking forward to, yes, change is still happening, but it's not going to be this negative thing that you may have been worried about. All right? So sometimes transitions and change is just leading you to an even happier, more joyous, more successful part of your life. And that is what I see for you, my group 1. All right, group 1, if this resonated with your situation at all, would you please like this video and leave me a quick comment below? If you're a repeat viewer to my videos, I would be so grateful and love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Sending you lots of love for the week ahead and blessings. Welcome, group 2. As you can see, we've got a mystery card this week. As I shuffle the cards, please focus your mind and your emotions on what you would most like to receive from this reading. So if you do focus your mind, it is my intention that even though this is a group tarot reading, you're going to receive at least one important piece of information that's going to guide you and help you in the week ahead. All right, let's see what we have for you, group 2. Oh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles. Oh, beautiful. Ace of Wands. Okay, so our subtopic, of course this is the weekly reading, but our subtopic for this week also was, what vibes do I give off? Meaning, what vibes do you give off? So first of all, let's turn over our mystery card and see what we have for you. Oh, well, you're just the most lovable person ever. So in case you've been a little bit concerned, no, you are engendering love and, friendliness in most of the people that you meet. So if you've been worried and think, oh gosh, but I'm not as popular and loved as some other people, you just don't realize how loved you truly are, group 2. So let's get on a little bit with the reading. So one thing that I could say, though, since we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse directly under your card, is don't be afraid to do those little things for other people, to let them know you care. It's not going to be too much. So you might think, oh, if I really put myself out there, I could be hurt. Or people could think, why is she offering to help me with this? Or why is she inviting me? And please don't worry, because you already have such a positive, clear vibe in your personality that anything you suggest or propose is so likely to be received positively by everyone else. All right, so as we look at the backstory, how we're coming into the week, we're seeing that either recently or perhaps in the coming week, that there's going to be a little bit of heartbreak if you are in a relationship, if not a breakup, maybe that important love relationship in your life not treating you as well as you would like to this week. Maybe the person makes a misstep and says something insensitive. So just be on the lookout, and Spirit wants you to know that, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Life is never just going up, up, up all the time, right? So we have the happy times and then we have the less happy times. And sometimes when we're down in the valley a little bit, we're thinking, oh, things are never going to be better again. And just know that as soon as they go down a little bit, pretty soon, if you keep this Ace of Cups, beautiful, loving, happy attitude, then quicker than you may think, things are going to be rebounding. Once again, we see the Knight of Cups in reverse. There's always multiple interpretations for any card. So we just see a little bit of trouble in the love category. If you're not currently attached to someone, and if you're planning to maybe have a first date, or there's someone whom you like, but you haven't said anything to yet, just keep it in the friends zone. Because, we said, don't be afraid to invite people. Don't be afraid to show people you care. The one place that we would say, but don't come on too strong with someone you may be interested in. Give that person his or her space. Forever? No, just for the next 7 days is a little bit of caution, because we don't want you riding that emotional roller coaster over and over when you don't have to. The best place to put your energy for the week ahead is into your work, your crafts, the things that bring you joy. So it's either career, volunteer work, arts and crafts, the things you do with your time that really make you feel like, I accomplished something, and plus it was really fun too, like you're really absorbed. You want to just get into that zone where you're just so absorbed in what you're doing, you're so invested in what you're doing. This is your keynote for the next 7 days. And we see coming out of this week ahead, something new, and something really blessed on the horizon for you. What will it be? Hey, we don't really know yet. But if you take these steps, put yourself out there in every way that you can attract, like honey, the friends. Get closer to your friends, closer to the family members that you really vibe with, that you really like. You want to do all of that stuff and be friendly. If there's someone you're looking at that, wow, I'd kind of like to get to know him or her romantically a little bit more, just keep it in the friend zone. Become friends. You've got the total green light for the friends thing, the family thing. It's just that if you overwhelm someone, or if you are currently in a relationship, if someone does something that offends you, just take it with a grain of salt. Okay? And if this is representing a true breakup or a divorce or a serious thing like that, just know that you're going to soon, I know this might be not much comfort right now at the moment, but you're soon going to be coming back up, and new opportunities are going to be happening for you. All right, that's what I have for you, Group 2. Hey, if this resonated and felt true to your life in any way, would you please like this video and leave me a quick comment below? If you're a repeat viewer, if you've been here with me before on my videos, I would love it so much if you would consider subscribing, because it's so helpful to my little baby channel. Sending you lots of love for the week ahead, and blessings. Welcome, Group 3. We've got a mystery card this week, so we'll get to that in a minute. But as I shuffle the cards for you, please focus your mind and your emotions on what you would most like to receive in this reading. Even though it is a group reading, my intention is that for those who truly do focus while I'm doing the shuffle, will receive at least one important bit of information that will help you so much in the week ahead. All right, let's see what we have for you, Group 3. Page of Cups, the Chariot. This is looking really good so far. King of Cups, reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, let's go directly to the mystery card, because remember, we're doing the weekly reading, but we have a little subtopic this week, which is, what vibes do I give off? Meaning, what vibes do you give off? Let's find out. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So we see that you really are vibing positively with people you know. People are looking at you and they're feeling that kind of star quality. They're feeling that brightness, almost like you're radiating light off of you. So if this is not a way you've ever thought about yourself before, Just know, especially in combination with, we're seeing the Chariot here. So this is a major arcana card, meaning that it's more of a life path, who you are type of card, that people see you with that sun god, that Apollo-like brightness coming off of you. So you could think of yourself in a way as the sunlight. Sometimes this can be a little bit of a burden. So we see also the Queen of Swords representing you. So if this sort of responsibility, like, how come I always have to be the one who gets it done? If that is resonating with you, then you want to pull back. Don't always be offering so much to figure everything out for everyone. So a good way to take this week ahead, we have the Page of Cups here. So just feel like, you know what, for the next 7 days, I'm going to let my childlike, playful nature come out, and I'm going to not worry at all about solving problems, whether it be in my own life or for everybody else. And you're going to just take this little time out where you say, you know, I just don't know. What do you think about that? Somebody's coming to you for advice. Say, you know, I'm really not sure. And then ask them, come back to them with, well, what do you think about that? And then just be willing to listen. Because chances are, by them talking it out, they will solve the problem for themselves, and they will still feel so awesome about you because they're going to feel like you did it, but all you did was listen. So I'm seeing this feeling that you need a little more time to nurture yourself. You need a little more time to rein things in. So we've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. And sometimes, you know how we can get so tired, even, hey, have you ever gone shopping and came back so tired because just the effort of being bombarded with people trying to sell you things really left you in this depleted state? This is kind of what I'm seeing for you this week, Group 3. I'm seeing that too many options, too many things, too many irons in the fire, just too much. And we just want to have that week ahead where Page of Cups represents a young person. Cups represents the emotions. How many things can you think of to do that are just goofy, delightful things that you do for no other reason than to please yourself? So I'm going to give you a little example. This coming week, I'm going to go to a lavender field that's a couple of hours drive away. I'm going to pick lavender. They have their own honey. They've got this little farm, but it's way out, a couple of hours of drive away. And I was thinking about doing it, and I thought, oh, how can I dare to take 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back, just to do something like this that I think would be delightful? Because backstory, you have to know, I love herbs. I love lavender, right? Well, I'm going to go do it. So that's the kind of thing that it just, whatever occurs to you might seem so impractical, or I need to be getting this project done or accomplished this week. No, you do not. So you just want to be a little bit less the Queen of Swords, that, you know, this is the hardest working queen in the deck. You know, this is the antithesis of the Page of Cups. Okay, this is a person who takes everything in life very, very seriously. This is a person who is just, hey, you know, still in school, just playing, right? So get that young child, you know, being sprung from school in the summertime, get that energy for yourself. And this is the best thing, especially in terms of your vibe, and especially in terms of magnetizing good things to you. This is the best thing you can do. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. I don't know, do you happen to have a person in your life who drains your energy? Somebody who is overly a drama king or queen? And this is right beneath your card. So I'm feeling like any difficulties that you've been having, what's been wearing on you the most, is possibly the demands or the sorrow caused by this person. So you know how I like to pick up a card and kick it to the curb sometimes. So if there is a person or persons that are wearing you out, wearing you down, feeling like you're the only grown-up in this relationship, or you're the only grown-up here, then you get the message, not this week. There ain't no grown-ups here, Group 3, for your week ahead. Rediscover that childlike, happy nature, because it's going to bring you so many blessings this week. Okay, Group 3. If you resonated with any of this reading, please like this video and please leave me a comment below. And if you're a repeat visitor to my videos, I would be so happy if you would subscribe, because by subscribing you help my little baby tarot channel so much. Sending you lots of love for the week ahead, and blessings too.